Hi, hajimemasu. What's up, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and we're gonna get started on the third episode for the Anaconda Black family of reviews, the chapter number 37 for the Exploring Arsenal series, featuring me, Asian Psycho, aka Total Sniper 98. You guys know the drill, and we're gonna get started on the Python review. This Python revolver is the latest GP standard pistol that Combat Arms has introduced to, or Nexon has introduced to Combat Arms, and it is quite the interesting pistol. Many people really love it. I'm kind of lukewarm about it, surprisingly enough, but it's still very, and I can see why people are using it and having a lot of fun with it, mainly because of that sniper scope on it. But anyways, pretend you didn't hear that. So anyways, guys, let's get started on the Python review. So a little bit of background information on the Python. It is unlocked at First Lieutenant 1, so it doesn't have that high of a rank requirement because it's technically not considered GP rare. Instead, it's considered GP standard. But I mean, it's still pretty up there, and you grunts out there like basically First Lieutenant and lower aren't able to get your hands on the Python anytime soon. So unfortunately, as much as I would like you guys to use the Python, try it out, you guys probably won't be able to use it anytime soon. And it does cost 1,000 GP a day, so it is quite pricey. So there you have it. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty stats of the Python revolver. Now, the Python revolver, going down the list here, the only change that it offers is the most significant change of all. The recoil on the Python is improved even further over the Anaconda Black 8-inch that we reviewed last episode by taking the original Anaconda Black's 8-inch's recoil from 70 all the way down to 65. Now that is a, if you thought the recoil change, the recoil kickback change on the Anaconda Black 8-inch was big enough, check out the Python. Python just shaves 5 points clean off on the Anaconda Black's recoil statistics. So that's very high. What this will mean for you is that when you're just hip firing the Python revolver, there will be almost no recoil kickback at all, because even though there is, the recoil settle time on the Python is just so fast that you probably won't even bother noticing, or you probably won't even notice the kickback at all on the Anaconda, on the Python, not the Anaconda, but the Python. The only way to actually physically see the recoil kickback on the Python is if you actually scope in and you fire a shot through the scope. Then you can see the recoil kickback through your scope, but obviously that's because it's scoped in, and I mean, it wouldn't really make sense if the scope didn't move at all when you fired it. So there you have it. That's why it's there. So yeah, that's the only statistical change about the Python, and everything else is pretty much identical to the mechanics that the Anaconda Black 8-inch offer. It's got actually the draw animation is a little bit different because it is, I don't know, I want to say it's the fastest draw animation of any handgun in Combat Arms, and it's completely silent too. So actually no, it's actually not completely silent. It still makes that kind of the noise that the gun makes when your character kind of slaps the cylinder back into the gun. So yeah, so there you have it. That guy was teabagging. I was kind of like, what? Anyways, so yeah, the draw animation is very quick. It might not be completely silent, but it is very fast. And let's see, moving on, going along the lines here. Tap fire ability. I mean, it's semi-automatic, and so its rate of fire is still really slow anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see, the sprint animation I believe is the same as the Anaconda Blacks, so it's not identical to the Anaconda Black 8-inches, so don't confuse those two. Let's see, we can draw speed. The reload speed on the Python has, honest to God, I really do believe that the reload speed on the Python has increased even more dramatically over the Anaconda Black 8-inch. I don't know, it might be just a placebo effect, or it might be some pseudo effect that I'm experiencing here. No, it's not because of drugs. But I mean, I honestly feel like the Python reloads faster than the Anaconda Black 8-inch. That's just my honest opinion. So I mean, if you guys don't agree with me, then sue me. That's what I believe. So very good, very fast reload speed. Fire mode still the same as usual. Luck still the same as usual. I mean, the luck, these are all revolvers anyway, so the luck really depends on your accuracy and where you're aiming at. As for ammo capacity, Ammo capacity, let me check out, let me just look at this preview screen right here, and I'm gonna wait until I die, and it won't be that long now, to be honest. But anyways, the ammo capacity on the Python, I believe, is the same as the Anaconda Black 8-inch. I don't know, I have to wait until this preview screen can show me what it is. Oh no, actually it's not. It holds the same rounds as the Anaconda Black at 6 bullets in the magazine, and oh shit, I accidentally jumped all it. Alright, and 6 bullets in the magazine, or not the magazine, but the cylinder, and 12 in reserve. So it doesn't have a very good ammo capacity. However, it's still, it is what it is. Moving on to key physical characteristics. The key physical characteristics on the Python. Basically, it looks like a darkened version of the Anaconda Silver, that it has a kind of a white tintish hue to it, and the most striking feature about the Python is its attached sniper scope. A scope that's almost as long as the barrel itself. God. But anyways, the scope is by far the dominant feature of the Python. It is what catches people's attentions the fastest, basically. And the scope is there, and because of its high accuracy for a pistol, the scope is surprisingly accurate. In fact, it is very, very accurate over range. So I mean, it's kind of a weird pill for me to swallow, but I mean, if I think about it a little bit, it is understandable, because the Revolver, the Python, and the Anacondas do have very, very good accuracy, and it does make sense that the Python would have a sniper scope on it, now that I think about it in retrospect. But I mean, and it's still kind of weird having a scope on a Revolver, you know, so I mean, it's not something you see every day. I mean, Black Ops did it with their own Python, and the fact that you could put an ACOG sight on it, but I mean, that's Call of Duty, so whatever. So yeah, that's this. That the scope is the thing that catches people's attention the fastest. Now, moving on to the muzzle noise. I mean, the muzzle noise actually kind of changed. It's not as loud as the Anaconda Black, but as the Anaconda Black's muzzle noise, but it's still very, very loud. So take it as you will. The attachment options. So it already comes with the scope pre-attached, and it is the L96 sniper scope that you can see on the L96A1. So yeah, enjoy the scope while it lasts, because it's quite fun to use, to be honest with you. I can see why people would love using the gun, and yeah, there you have it. So one thing about the that pretty much wraps up the Python review. I do think that the Python is very, very fun and a lot more user-friendly, even more so than the Anaconda Black 8-inch, aside from the fact that it doesn't have the additional magazine that the Anaconda Black 8-inch offers. But you can definitely, I don't know, people have tried quick-scoping with the Python, because I mean, it has this fucking sniper scope, for God's sake. But first of all, it's not really efficient at quick-scoping, because as you guys can see here, I tried to quick-scope at certain intervals in this game, but it's not effective, because first of all, it's a 2-shot kill, so I mean, it's like quick-scoping with the semi-automatic sniper rifle. Second of all, the Python still suffers from the same problem that the Anaconda Black had, and that problem is the fact that it doesn't fire right away. The Python, you still need to lead your shots and track your enemies with the Python, so that's one of its main